Welcome to Item Breakdown, a series where I analyze every single item in Mario Maker 2, go over their properties, and find interesting ways to use them in our own levels. This video is all about the Pokey.
Oh golly, that's not a bad looking little cactus.
The Pokey is an enemy asset available in every game style. It shuffles left or right, turning around when coming into contact with other enemies, solid objects, or ledges of a platform. A Pokey is 1 tile wide and can be between 2 and 8 tiles tall. It consists of one head at the top of a stack of body segments. A Pokey will still remain intact even if one or all of these body segments are defeated. However, if the head is defeated, all segments in the stack are defeated as well. A Pokey head or body segment is defeated by any of the following methods you see here on screen. A Pokey head can also be defeated by being jumped on by Mario in a Goomba shoe or in a Dry Bones shell. Finally, an entire Pokey is defeated when any part of it is either hit by a blue POW block explosion, Mario under the influence of the Superstar power-up, Mario in a Koopa Troopa car, if any segment of it is crushed, or if the block it is standing on is hit or destroyed. If Mario touches any part of a Pokey, he will take damage. However, in the Super Mario World and New Super Mario Bros. U game styles, Mario is able to safely spin jump on top of a Pokey's head without taking damage. In the snow theme, Pokeys turn into Snow Pokeys. Snow Pokeys behave identically to regular Pokeys, however Mario is now able to safely defeat it by jumping on its head. When a Snow Pokey is defeated, it leaves behind a snowball. This snowball is the equivalent to the Spike Ball variant by the same name, and will be covered in the Spike Item Breakdown. A Pokey has 2 modifications, a Winged Pokey and a Parachuting Pokey. A Winged Pokey performs 2 1-tile hops, followed by a 3-tile leap as it moves. A Parachuting Pokey descends slowly towards the bottom of the screen and resumes its basic behavior when it lands. If any of its body segments are defeated while parachuting, all body segments underneath the ones defeated are defeated as well. A Pokey cannot be part of an enemy stack and cannot be placed inside blocks, pipes, or bullet bill blasters. In the 3D World game style, a Pokey is only able to enter horizontally facing clear pipes, and only when it is 2 tiles in height or less. A Pokey can be given a key, which is only awarded to Mario once the entire stack is defeated. A Pokey of any size will pilot a Koopa Clown car towards Mario. It will also pilot a Lakitus Cloud on a horizontal plane. It will continue to pilot these vehicles even as body segments are defeated, only giving up the vehicle when the entire stack is defeated. A Pokey of any size is able to be placed inside and grabbed by a swinging claw. Similar to a parachuting Pokey, if any body segment is defeated, the ones below it are defeated as well. A Pokey of any size can be placed on a track, moving at a medium speed, and a winged Pokey moving at a very fast speed. And just like when parachuting or while in a swinging claw, if any body segment is defeated, the ones below it are defeated as well. Mario riding Yoshi is able to jump on top of a Pokey's head without taking damage. A Pokey is knocked upwards when it is hit by Mario wearing a Buzzy Beetle helmet. A Pokey moves much slower while any part of it is submerged in water. A winged Pokey submerged in water jumps slower, but now leaps up to 5 tiles high. If any part of a Pokey is submerged in lava or poison, the entire stack is defeated and slowly sinks downwards, even with solid objects below it. In the Ground Night theme, a Pokey will begin floating to the left or right, its body segments waving like a snake. A winged Pokey will home in on Mario's location. In the Sky and Airship Night themes, a Pokey is affected by low gravity. A Pokey is part of a parts clear condition, requiring the player to defeat all or a certain amount of Pokeys in order to unlock the goal. So, now that we know how it works, how do we work with it? Pokeys are a long-awaited inclusion to Super Mario Maker 2, being one of the most highly requested additions since the first game. They were finally added to the roster in patch 2.0, and now that they're here, well, let's just say they aren't exactly the most influential enemies in the game. Don't get me wrong, every new enemy added, or any item added for that matter, is a huge deal. New stuff added to Mario Maker is exponential, because they interact with all the other stuff in the game. Pokey just didn't turn out to be as necessary as we thought. But don't mistake my bias as callous. It's still tremendous to finally have this classic cactus on our canvas. The Pokey feels right at home in traditional, desert-themed courses, both as a main and supporting mechanic. Some of you might remember this course I made, called Parched Pokey Wasteland, for a video all about designing traditional style levels. This was obviously before Pokeys were even in the game, and I've had a lot of fun going back and replacing all of these spiny stacks with prickly plants. While the basic premise remained the same, it does take advantage of the unique attributes of the Pokey, allowing for some new and unique challenges. Pokeys also present some perplexing puzzles. In this example, Link finds himself in an ancient tomb, where he must solve the Pokey's riddle before progressing. Link must figure out how tall or short the Pokey must be in order for it to reach a note block containing a key. By shooting arrows through this gap, he's able to adjust the height of the stack. And these different tiered ledges ensure some of the Pokey is still intact. Once Link has measured the correct solution, the Pokey moseys its way onto the note block. Jumping right into Kaizos, while the Pokey might not present that many new tricks, it can still amplify the theme of your level when it's in the mix. I've actually thrown together a really quick Kaizo level to demonstrate some different uses of our barbed friend, dubbed Prickly Pokey Quarry. To start, this Pokey must be taken down to size by hitting this Bob-omb towards it twice. Then Mario rides this Pokey as it gradually becomes smaller, due to a spiky shell spewed by a launcher. In the next section, Mario must catch our cactus comrade as it plummets down this pit. Finally, a fast-paced blitz of Bob-omb blasts, pacifying Pokeys in Mario's path. And that's a wrap on this Thistly greenery. If you're looking for more inspiration, check out another one of these item breakdowns. Thank you to all of my patrons and YouTube members for making this series possible, and I'll see you in the next one.